Hey, what's going on YouTube? What we got here is a FP Black Evo X turbocharger. We're gonna just go through real quick and check out. Very well packaged. Seems like it came. It's got the foam in a bag. Okay, let's check this bad boy out. Billet compressor wheel. Very nice machine job. They actually add this compressor surge housing right here. They machine out the factory one, so it should give this turbocharger a little whistle under boost. I don't know if you can get in there and see. Very beautiful welding job. It's got some dust on the compressor wheel. Okay, this particular unit actually has the exhaust housing inlet ported, as you can see. I'll get in there. It seems like they may not have actually gone way down in there and ported. I don't know if you guys can get a good look in there. But I'd say they went about 2 inches into the port. Feels really, really smooth. Doesn't really look like it looks smooth, but it's actually really smooth to the touch. And there's both ports. Try and get you guys down in there so you can get a good peek. You can see some of the casting surface and the difference from the area that they did port. What FP also does when they machine out this exhaust housing to fit this bigger wheel in there, they actually remove so much material from the housing itself, and they do a very fine job of polishing the area the compressor blade kind of hovers around. You see that in there? See if I can put my finger to. I'm pointing right about there. This area is literally like a camshaft journal. It's very, very highly polished and very smooth. And they also machined out and removed material right here. I don't know if you can see that. So they do a pretty good job boring this out. Back to what I was saying. So they remove so much material out of this rear exhaust housing that they actually weld that particular area just to reinforce this area that they removed so much material from. From what I've seen online, no one's had experience with this particular area cracking. It's common that these exhaust housings do crack from heat, but I have not seen anyone online complain about an FP turbocharger cracking where they reinforced welded. And this weld goes a pretty good amount down. Let's see if I can go all the way around. Right about there. So it's not around the entire rear exhaust housing. I'd say it's about 6 inches in length. and it's just around the particular area that they machined material out of to fit that giant rear exhaust wheel. Now, what we can actually do is try and get a peek inside of the turbine shaft. You can see how much larger this particular unit is. We'll get in there. So, let's see, this is the return line, and just that shiny part right there that you get a little view of right there is actually the turbine shaft. And if you can, it's kind of hard to see. Let me see if I can get a better angle. There we go. So you can see that particular shaft in there. It's much more robust than the TD05 shaft that this turbocharger comes with from the factory. I'm pretty sure that they would have to remove some material in there to get that giant shaft to fit. But very beautiful craftsmanship. Now these turbochargers really get into their efficiency in high boost. We're talking 30 plus pounds of boost. So if you can imagine, that shaft there would have to be pretty robust to handle those types of conditions that a turbocharger experiences at those types of boost levels. And this is a factory Mitsubishi Evo X or 10 turbocharger, machined with a much larger cold side compressor and a larger shaft and rear exhaust housing. And this is done by Force Performance, otherwise known as FP Performance. They still offer this in a journal bearing, but you would need a core charge, or a core, sorry, not a core charge, a core to send in that they can, you know, machine the unit to this. Very beautiful unit. And as you can see, they get it machine balanced also. That's material removed from the rear exhaust nut there. That's fixed. It's all one unit and fixed on there. But after the center section is put together, I'm assuming they must balance it also. And that is the material that they removed when balancing it off that nut there. They also do a little bit of porting where the wastegate dump goes, right about there. Very nice. So if you guys got any questions, or you want to see anything else on this particular unit before it goes into my car, just like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see, or if you guys got some opinion you want to share, you guys want to talk some crap, comment below. Let me know. Or if you have any personal experience with this particular turbocharger, please share. It would be great to know your personal experience with this particular unit, how much power you made at what boost level, what type of fuel were you using, was the motor built stock, did it have cams, valve train, was it an MR with the SST transmission, or was it, you know, just a 5-speed? Would be great to know, you know, what other people have made on this particular unit. Like I said, this is an FP Black, so it's one of the larger versions that they do make. This one is a journal bearing. This is not a dual ball bearing. They no longer manufacture the dual ball bearing version. But if you have a factory turbocharger from an Evo X, Force Performance does take these units and modify them. They have a few variants that they do. So if you check their website up and look them up, they do great work. So please like, subscribe. You guys take it easy. You'll see how large this compressor is. Actually very large. You only see a little bit of the top of it, but if we can get the right angle, you can see it. It actually fans out very far back there. If I had to guess, the compressor end probably sits right around this ring right here, I would say. Inside, obviously, back there. So if you can see on an angle. Very, very tight tolerance also with the amount of space between the compressor blade and the housing. You can see that right there. This is a new unit. This has not been used yet. Very, very tight. Literally no play at all. Very beautiful. Great machine work from Force Performance.